Hi there, thanks for tuning in. This is Randy Marcotte over at Perfect Video Conferencing. Thanks for looking at this support video on Lifesize virtual meeting rooms or Lifesize direct calls. We've been asked to discuss this topic with a couple of our customers, so if you have any suggested topics for other recordings, let us know. Otherwise, you can do some commenting on this, and there is a help document available to you that will show you how to change the desktop software if you're not sure which one to use. So again, this is yours to share with your friends. You can reach to us at support@perfectvc if you've got any questions. And without further ado, let me review the requested topic at hand. Changed there. So, generally speaking, customers have asked us to clarify what the difference is between virtual meeting rooms or calling a room system or a conference room directly. The great thing about most of these bridges in the market today is they have an auto attendant. So historically, you may have called a audio conferencing bridge like an AT&T. You've got an auto attendant. The voice asks you for a conference pin, and you enter that pin. So that workflow has not changed a heck of a lot. But in this case, we're doing it over video. So I'm logged into my Lifesize desktop software. And from here, you'll see I've got room systems. These room systems, and I'm going to click the schedule button, all of them give you a link where if you go to that link, you get all of the information you need. But in this link is the extension of that system. So to call this particular system directly, you would call lifesizecloud.com and then that extension. Again, the nice thing about this link, and I'm just going to copy that, go to a new page so you can see what it does. This is typically what your guests see in their invite. This again, all right, wrong place to post it. Your guest will go in, and it's going to assume they're either trying to join by their desktop or looking for credentials on where to dial. So here you see the auto attendant voice number and the extension to call that particular device. Or if you're already in Lifesize, you just can dial the extension of that device, and if it is also paired to cloud, it'll just directly ring and connect. So if you're in a legacy system that needs an IP address or a newer system that needs a SIP URL, here are the dialing instructions for those other platforms, and then obviously Skype for Business if you want to call it. So the nice thing about this is you can call the particular device at its IP address. But the secondary question is, well, how do we call, or what is a virtual meeting room? Those are meetings that take place on the bridge, and we can create new meetings or use existing meetings. And the nice thing about those is those credentials don't change. And it's a Switzerland. It's a meet me there bridge. So if I call the room system directly, the person who's at that Sutro room or the Presidio room, they have to answer. And because the bridge holds 55 or 50 participants, the host may have to answer, if everyone's calling directly to the device, multiple times, voice or video. When you dial into a virtual meeting room, there's again the Perfect Video Conferencing meeting as an example, I get that extension, and here's the 707-689 is the extension. I can use my email or a calendar or the clipboard to get it. Everyone gets this information. I can populate a calendar request. Everyone gets the phone number, and they dial there, and the bridge picks up rather than you having to be the host and pick up the meeting and answer the call every subsequent time. So the real value is using the bridge as the attendant. If you're an administrator, you can go into manage.lifesizecloud.com and manage both those virtual meeting rooms and create or delete meetings if the directory is getting too crowded. From the directory, you can also add third-party bridges that you may want everyone to have access to. You can see that we've done that with some of the other off-Lifesize video systems. And then obviously in those devices, if you need to know the extension to call a unit directly, you've got the Lifesize Cloud extension. So if I want to call Chris Alvarez directly, I know I call the lifesizecloud.com, and then when the auto attendant asks, I give 836-1101. He then has to answer the line to pick it up. So I hope this was helpful. If it's not, let us know how we can improve. If you've got any questions, support@perfectvc, and again, vc.com, that is. And again, the point of this was virtual meetings, meet there in the cloud, versus calling the systems directly so that someone has to pick up. Have a great day.